Dobra, lecimy do misjonarzy. Ostatnie gniazdo, wiecie gdzie było? Tu, kuźwa, tu! Się nie domyśliłem, nie? Ale dobra, chodźmy do tych misjonarzy, bo to ostatnie, co nam zostało. Ja się zastanawiałem, bo ktoś tutaj wcześniej stał, jak kiedyś tu byłem na początku gry. Nie skumałem, o co tu chodzi.
Of course. Our allies from the continent are always welcome among us. What do you want to know?
Ja was nie lubię.
Could you tell me what your mission here is?
We must return these lost souls to the light and guide them so that they might receive the revelation. We have constructed the perfect village, Eden, where they might discover peace. In this protected paradise, they can receive divine teachings and join the illuminated, chosen people.
Pierdolenie o Chopinie.
Have you heard about the Tenlen attacks on the village?
I didn't know those creatures were given that name, but yes, we have heard talk about the
Sami
attacks.
to
We offered them our
zrobiliście.
help and some comfort in their most difficult
Manipulanci
In
pieprzeni.
exchange for some inspiring conversation, I suppose.
hour. Of course. These horrible beasts have most certainly been sent by the demons of this isle. To chase only a few away would be
Przez
of
demony
no
zostali
use.
wysłani. Czyli
If they
przez was.
truly desire peace, they must see the light.
You haven't been victim of these attacks?
On occasion, yes. But thanks to the Illuminated, we were able to chase them away with little effort.
Pierdolenie.
You seem to assert that the attacks of these Tenlens is somehow linked to the demons on the isle. Whereas these are creatures that the natives have always known. They nest beside them.
These are familiar beasts, but hasn't anyone informed you that their patterns have changed? These creatures have been riled up by the demons of the island, who have
jasne.
come to realize we are near victory. Sending them against these poor people, they maintain them in a state of fear and obedience to their
Nienawidzę
shaman
ich, nie?
healer.
Nienawidzę ich
There is
manipulacji
only
i
one
kłamstw.
way to truly make these attacks cease, my child. Convert these people.
Miasto stworzone na
Defeat
kłamstwach.
these demons.
The Denegat of this village wishes for you to depart. You disturb the tranquility of their village.
And you expect us to obey him? Haven't you understood that he is a servant of the island's demons? To leave would be to abandon the simplistic souls of all those that follow him, ceding victory to the demons. No, my child. We will not leave this place until the light shines over every dwelling.
I fought against a great number of Tenlens. One that was quite spectacular. A great white beast. Its mere presence seemed to aggravate the others, attract them and make them aggressive.
A beast sent by the demons, no doubt. But
Stop taking me for a fool. We also found a journal
No.
detailing your vicious plan. I have only one piece of advice to give you. Leave, and quickly. Or the Mother Cardinal will learn every detail of your manipulations.
we shall be leaving as soon as possible. But let it be known that you are abandoning all
Spierdalaj
of these poor
z
souls to
kapslokiem.
damnation.
Perhaps you should be more concerned about your own soul, sister. People have died by your fault. The nests are destroyed, and with the death of the White Tenland, the attacks should cease. And we were even able to convince the missionaries to leave. Katasak should be willing to follow us now. Let's go and find him.
No dobra, chodźmy do niego. Może coś poradzi Konstantynowi, pomoże. Zobaczymy. Może się coś tam uda. Uśmierzyć mu chociaż ból, żeby tak nie cierpiał podczas tego malikioru. No niestety, lekarstwa na to nie znajdziemy. Pewnie szybko. I do tego czasu Konstantyn już niestety będzie dead. Ale może się uda, jeszcze nie wiadomo. Nie zapeszajmy. Nie zapeszajmy. Siemano. A co ty tu masz? Ława wulkaniczna duża. A, i jakby ktoś nie wiedział, nie widział, 25 poziom wbiłem, rozdałem sobie do intuicji i do
I put the White
zręczności
Tenland
chyba.
down, who was enraging his kind and destroyed their nests. The attack should no longer trouble you. As for the missionaries, we were able to convince them to leave, although they were not willing to reveal their involvement in the attacks that caused you such harm.
And so they were in some way responsible. I had my suspicions, but I could not see their reasons.
They brought a particularly large beast here that attracted and enraged the others.
This is what provoked the attacks and brought on our despair. These people have blood on their hands.
Spokojnie, karma ich
In the end,
dopadnie.
we found the missing
A na
young
pewno
ones.
te lany.
But alas, it was too late. Devoured by wild beasts.
And the worst tier end. You did well on Almanawi. Now they should be able to find the rest.
Will you agree to accompany me now? My cousin needs your help.
I have packed what is needed. I am ready to journey with you.
No i super. Zobaczymy, czy to coś da Konstantinowi. Oh my god, coraz gorzej z nim.
This pain, it'll be the death of me. I can't control my body. It's like being a stranger in a marionette set ablaze. Consumed by a smoldering fire. The moment's growing near, isn't it? Am I about to surrender my ghost to the Reaper of Souls?
Już idę, znaczy kuzynie.
You pop in just when you're needed, cousin, as always. Who are you? Your hand is cold as ice.
Your cousin is burning.
That is such a relief. Let me present Katisach, Constantine. He is the greatest healer on the island. He will help you. Please, stay.
I am here for you, Rnaise, and I will not leave until I found a way to ease your pain and suffering. Fill your mind with the patience of the ocean. I know not how much time I will need. I've never seen such a sickness.
Masz tyle czasu,
Spirits of your
dopóki nie
lands
umrze.
must be quite horrendous to cast down such evils upon the peoples that live there.
Thank you.
Dobra, udało się. Może mu tam jakoś pomoże.
Thank you,
Oby.
cousin. I don't want to imagine my plight without your intervention.
No problemu. Cierpienie Konstantina. Reputacja. Poproś Kataszaka o rozmowie. Co jest? Co jest, kurwa? Co się dzieje? O! Poproś Kataszafa w rozmowie z Gandahalem. Dlatego nie mogłem tej próby wody zrobić, bo musiałem I wszystko jasne, musiałem to doprowadzić do końca.
Bertirtumat, what can I do for you?
Pytaj Konstantina.
How is my cousin doing?
He's filled with dread as death approaches. Forgive him his mood swings. He's such a young boy, and he had so much desire to live. Thanks to my treatment, he suffers less. But his disease is getting worse, and I don't know what to do. It would take a power far superior to mine to break the grasp of this evil.
Zapytaj jego o pomoc w spotkaniu z Enormil Frichtman.
I'm looking to meet Enormil Frichtman. I went all the way to the village council.
But they did not let you speak to Glendan the Elder.
Precisely. They said that only the friends of a member of the council might enter.
And my word was not enough. It seems that I must be a Mal to be heard.
Do not be sad, daughter of Bloodnid. One day you will be as great a chief as your mother. And you too will have a seal. This seal will allow you to give voice to the friends
dzięki,
of your
gościu.
clan, those who may speak in your name. Here, friend of Wenxavier, take my seal and go and meet Glendan.
Dziękuję.
But you must convince him and no doubt pass many trials. Many monsters and traps are hidden on the path you seek to follow.
Dobra, dam radę.
Thank you, Katasach. Why are you helping me?
I do not wish to lose the one who placed his life in my hands. And you have already shown me your friendship.
I hope that Glendan will allow you to meet this god, cousin. Leave as soon as you can. Godspeed. Have no fear. I'll do whatever it takes.
No i super.
I must go.
Wa awalam.
Karantz, do you need something?
No czemu nie mogę... Nie wiem, musiałem zjebać z jakąś z nią tą relację, nie? I chyba będę musiał się zatopić w czekoladzie gorzkiej. Z braku laku. Ale dobra, najpierw zróbmy tą próbę wody. Zobaczmy, jakie próby nas czekają, a potem zobaczymy. Może po tej misji coś się z Siorą odblokuje. Bo nie wiem, czemu tylko mogę z Aprą romansować, to jest strasznie dziwne. I nie podoba mi się. Na razie walić te misje poboczne, ja chcę się dowiedzieć o tym Bogu tysiącu twarzy. W końcu coś. Nice. Lecimy. O kurde, już mam tyle poziomów? 25? Połowę? Kiedy ja to nabiłem? Teraz mogę wejść, mam pieczęć.
You have returned. The rule is still the same, you know.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach of the village of Wenshavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy.
Dokładnie
Enter.
tak.
You are welcome.
No i super. Chodź, Siora, ty też jesteś tutaj mile widziana.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Disarday, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a Karantz of Katasach? His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frictamen can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass.
Jestem
For the
gotowy.
path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial, the trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
Okej.
And this cavern is guarded, I suppose.
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
No dobra. Sanktuarium.
What can you tell me about the sanctuary?
It is the most sacred place of the island. The hidden face, and still seen by all of you.
Czemu z Siorą mam gadać? O proszę, coś z Siorą
I
jest.
protected these doors like my father before me and his father before him. And still none of us have ever entered.
Am I to gather that there has never been a high king in your family?
We are heads of the Council of Kings. And so it is prohibited for us to present ourselves. We must remain impartial.
I see. And so you cannot speak to me about what you find inside?
The heart of the island beats near here, the volcano. And I know that it is a place full of life.
No dobra.
What can you tell me about your god?
That the word God is too small to hold him. He is Tir Fradi in all and everything. The wisdom of his people, the gentleness of his rivers, the strength of his volcano. You are looking for wisdom to heal the Renaigse, but you still see it with the eyes of a sort of donegad. He is much more than that. He is the essence of all life, of all magic, the spring.
Okej.
I must leave.
Dobra, co ja mam tu zrobić? Misja Siory. Obietnice... Wyryte w porozumieniu ze Siorą o misjonarzach w jej wiosce. W jej wiosce?
You have spoken to Glendon as you wanted. What more can I do for you?
No, pytaj o próbę
I
wody.
was asked to pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. The High Kings and Queens. It is a tremendous honor given to you, Renaigse.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways, and your choice will reveal the makings of your soul. One way is through strength, the other by ruse and heart. But I know no more than this. The trials are kept secret. Anything else?
Nothing else, thank you. I need to leave.
Good luck.
Dobra, lecimy do
And
wioski
do not
Siory.
lose yourself
Ja
in
chcę z
your
nią robić
own
poboczne. Ja chcę zyskać jej reputation. Aha. No dobra, Siora, to pogadajmy tutaj.
Karantz, I need to talk to you. I have to ask you for another favor.
Proszę bardzo,
I'm
kochana,
listening,
możesz.
Siora.
Do you remember the mine shakers in my village?
Yes.
Tak?
If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renaigse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
Oczywiście, że tak, kochana.
Of course. Let's go.
Oczywiście, że tak. Próby wody poczekają. A już byłem smutny, że tylko czekoladkę mam do wyboru, a tu proszę. Jednak jest jeszcze szansa. Dzikość jagód jest najlepsza. O! Stoją śmiecie.
Hello, my child.
Hello!
What a pleasure to see someone come to us with such eagerness. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias?
Was święty Mateusz był z tubylcami po nazwisku.
I'm the
A
legate
wy
of the
co?
merchant congregation.
Dalej inne macie wyznawania?
Excellency. What can we do for you?
Wypierdalać stąd.
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly sealed with Bladnid.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and turn towards the light.
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me to become a donegad.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path, even if she was attached to traditions. It is for this reason that we have accepted
Fiora,
to
nie chcę cię
seal our
martwić, ale
agreement
nosisz ich
according
szaty.
to your own rituals.
She had an engraver come to Valristal. He carved your strange symbols in the stone.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are nothing but liars.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual
Ni
authority.
chuja, nie będziecie tu
By
nic
not
robić.
respecting us, you are committing blasphemy. And blasphemy is a crime that we punish severely.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Bladnid, and you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see that we are telling the truth.
Znajdź kamień z witrynami i napisami. 500 metrów. O ciul. Dobra, Sioro, chodźmy. A ja mogę sobie... Czekajcie. Jak się zmienia broń? Siema. Siema. Tutaj i tutaj. Ostatnia ta. Tutaj mamy obozik. Fajnie. Nie wejdziemy, nie jesteśmy asasinem. O Boże. Gidź już. A może sobie... Czekajcie, ja sobie może nawrócę do obozu i ulepszę mojego młota. Wezmę sobie tego. Wiesz, towarzyszy. Wezmę sobie kurta, bo on ma tą. Wezmę sobie kurta, zmienię na Petrusa na razie. Bo on ma rzemiosło +3 i zrobię sobie ulepszenie do mojej głowicy, właśnie. Tak. I rękojeść. Do obrażeń +20. O właśnie. No i zajebiście. Tu też możemy sobie ulepszyć uchwyt. Zmieniony uchwyt. Nie, chwila. Co ja mam? Grawerowany? A, dobra. Chodzenie pancerza. No ale to takie... Generacja furii. No dobra. Też by się przydało ulepszyć, co? Otwieranie zamku przez generacja furii. A czemu nie? Coverowany. Pyk. I ramionka, które ja mam założone. Pyk. Zawsze lepiej, nie? Mieć fioletowe niż... Znaczy nie wiem, ja mam... Jakieś słabsze. Co to ma być? No i dobra. Teraz Puść drużynę. Usuń z drużyny. Petrus. Takie cheaty. Lecimy. Lecimy, nie śpimy. Kurwa, źle poszedłem. A to. Kurwa, ja tu przejdę w ogóle? Kurwa, ja tu nie przejdę, źle poszedłem. Tam gdzieś jest przejście. Przy obozie jestem ślepy, nie? No gdzie tu jest przejście niby? Te czerwone krzaki? Ja tu przejdę? No niech przecież ja tu nie ma przejścia. No tu są lasy, ja muszę przejść tamtą stroną. Boże, jak się dałem zrobić. Masakra. Muszę przejść tutaj. I tu iść wzdłuż. Jak w tym kamieniu będzie napisane co innego niż oni mówili, a pewnie tak będzie, to ich po prostu od razu ciach ciach mach mach, nie? Nie ma, kurde. Nie ma dla takich, kurde, gnoi litości. Boże, jak to daleko. Dobrze, teraz idę tak, tu w prawo i na lewo. O Jezu. No, trochę trzeba pobiegać. Aha, dobra, bo tu jest ten... Tutaj sobie przejdziemy. Idziemy tam na wprost. O Boż. No i teraz robię jakieś tam obrażonka. I to mocne. Mocne obrażonka me. O Boże. Ale ich zaskoczyłem. Strzeliła mnie. Okej, tu gdzieś tu. Gdzieś to jest tu. Tu na górę i na lewo. Coś tu, jakiś piach wychodzi, nie? Farszczel. O! Mamy obóz tam. I został zniszczony, niestety. Ale obozik sobie zrobimy. No i 4 oboziki zrobione. To expa jeszcze. Niszczony ten kamień.
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is destroyed. We can no longer decipher the symbols. Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose.
No
We
dokładnie.
will never know the precise terms
Bo
of the
wiadomo, że
agreement.
na tym kamieniu nic nie było napisane. Oni nas oszukali.
Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises, an artisan who makes the stones speak. There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadek's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could
Skoro
not
tak
write.
mówisz.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise tell them to write, and they take care of it.
No to chodźmy. Dobra, no do obozu. Nie będę taką kawał szedł. No. I chodźmy tutaj.
Strange. It looks like no one's there, but the door's left open.
What?
Empty. Everything is broken and turned upside down. Everything is broken and turned upside down. Empty. A sculpted engraved stone. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered around.
Zabrali go, bo on tylko zdał prawdę.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few things and destroying the rest.
Unless someone else did this. We must find Karadeg.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark of Baraeg Nodas, Donkas's clan. Do you remember him? Karadeg originally belonged to this clan. He may have returned.
Let's go to Vigigador and we'll find out.
Wigigiu. No to do Wigigiu. Trzeba iść. Ale jestem szybki, co? Moc teleportacji.
What brings you here, Ono Manawi?
We're looking for Karadeg, the Keeper of Promises.
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left.
Oh.
We could not take him back.
Did you exile him? Why?
He is the one who left. He disagreed with our stance on the Renaigse. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. This is why he joined the Gaesrad. And I did not want him to return if it meant that he would bring his hatred with him.
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone or something, and he wanted to hide. He must have left for the woods, south of here. He knows the area well. Is there anything else?
To wszystko.
I must leave.
No dobra, to chodźmy, szukajmy go. Co znaczy ukończ próbę wody? Znajdź kartę, no właśnie. Ja idę szukać tego, kara koko. Jakąś próbę wody ukańczać, to potem. Na razie się muszę nauczyć pływać. Zobaczmy, gdzie nas to doprowadzi i co nam powie. Czy w ogóle go tam znajdziemy. Mam nadzieję, że tak. Ja teraz nie wiem, w prawo czy w lewo? Tutaj. I w lewo teraz. Piękna ta gra jest, piękna! Mam nadzieję, że 20 będzie jeszcze piękniejsza. Ta chyba powstała w 2017, po tym Spidersi robili jakiegoś Souls-like'a. O, jest! Ten Souls-like, ten Steel Rising chyba nie za bardzo się przyjął. Optymalizacja była do dupy. Chyba nawet w nią grałem, chyba.
These strangers are my friends, Karadeg. You can speak in front of them without fear.
What do you want?
Tell me about your role as Keeper of Promises. What does it consist of?
Most words must be free and able to fly like birdsong. But some words must survive those who utter them. So they call on the Keepers of Promises. Those who want to become one must win the trust of the Donegada and prove their wisdom. Then they teach us the words of stone. And when someone wants to seal a promise, we offer them those words.
So you're a kind of cleric. Thank you, Karadeg.
Do you want to know anything else?
We would like to ask you about a stone you supposedly engraved.
It is the stone of the Renaigse, isn't it? I should never have accepted to seal such a promise. I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. Not when Bladnid was demanding it. And now that she is no longer with us, these Monasinaiga are chasing me.
It is because you are the last person to know what was engraved on it. The stone has been destroyed.
I kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared the glyphs.
O proszę, no i
The
zajebiście.
details are there.
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised. Can you give it to us?
No, Donegad. I do not mean to disrespect you, but I will not. The Renaigse only bring us trouble, and you come with them. They will disappoint you just like they disappointed
Ja nie jestem
your
taki.
mother. I do not want to deal with them ever again. They threaten my life, and because of them, I am forced to hide here.
O,
Since you want to chase the Renaigse away and since you want protection, why don't you join the rebels? We could indicate the location of one of their camps for you.
The rebels?
The Donea Exregao. They fight
dobrze
the
tą intuicję
Renaigse,
sobie wziąłem.
and they accept people from all clans.
I have heard about them, but I didn't know where to find them.
We could help you join them, but we need this tree bark. It's the only way to prove that the priests lied.
In that case, take the tree bark.
Tak jest.
I hope that it will help you to chase these Renaigse away, Donegad. And I did not think I would say this one day, but thank you, Renaigse.
To ja dziękuję.
What do these glyphs say?
That
Siora
we
1,
will
tubylcy
assist the
1.
priests in their war against the lions, and they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village, or renounce.
Dokładnie, nic nie ma. Mówiłem, że to kłamcy pieprzeni jebani w dupę pierdoleni chuje jebane w dupę pierdolone inkwizytorzy, którzy się czapką masturbują cały czas. No. Zapierdzielamy. Ale mnie wkurwili. Ale was szmaty mam. Zaraz was dojedziemy.
Siora,
Patrzcie na to!
always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Could you tell me about Ciora?
You are right there, and you let him talk about you like this? A seer? That's a strange friend you have there. Perhaps I wanted to hear how you'd reply. Perhaps, but I don't like this. Did you want anything else?
Aha.
Azeld, about this pact your mother supposedly made with the priests.
Yes. Did you find anything new?
We went to Falristel to see the stone.
Were you able to read it, Siora? No, because it was destroyed by someone. I am certain that the priests did it to protect their lies. You're probably right, but for as long as we cannot prove it...
Poczekaj,
We retrieved the piece
poczekaj,
of tree
panie
bark that
marcepanie.
Karadeg used as a model.
Siora, what's written on it? Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here, and even less about them being entitled to the spirits of the people of our village. So they lied. They mocked us, and insulted the memory of our mother. I think it's high time they left. Don't you agree? I think so too. Come on, let's go. You lied to us. You took us for gullible children. Leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here again.
Wypierdalać z mojej
If
ziemi!
you want our help with the Alliance, your people must convert to the light.
By lying, you have insulted the memory of the Queen. The entire village will be happy to make you pay for your affront if they hear about it. You do well to leave before having to face their wrath.
We are not here to shed blood.
Very well, we're leaving. But we will not forget your role in this matter, Your Excellency.
Dobra, nie zesraj się. O ja, tyle -1 reputacja. Oj, jak mi nie
I did
przykro.
not think they would leave of their own accord. Thank you, Onol Manawi. Thanks to you, we managed to chase away these lawyers. And we will be able to perform our rituals and give our mother back to the earth. Yes. Thank you. Our village is in your debt. Shiora, I will need you for the ritual. Will you help me? Of course, Asir.
Tak jest! Jora jest przyjazna! Ej, a co... Czekaj, a mogę z nią pogadać?
Karans, do you need something?
How did you know that those missionaries were lying? After all, given the situation, your mother could have wanted to form an alliance.
I knew my mother well. We were close. She would never have renounced her beliefs to forge an alliance.
I think I understand. Your island, your culture, and your faith are so closely tied that you cannot renounce one without renouncing the others.
Exactly. The earth talks to us because we believe
Chyba dobrze wybrałem.
in its spirits. Without these beliefs, we would be but empty shells. Our mother would never have wanted that for us. I am happy to see that you understand us so well. Anything else?
Reputacja +2.
I must pass the trial of water. Do you know anything about it?
I have heard it talked about. It is a trial that all must pass if they wish to become the High King. One says that the trial
Nie wiem, czy ja zdążę
reveals
jeszcze tą
the
próbę
true
wody zrobić
personality
tutaj.
of those who pass it.
Ile mamy?
My
42
mother
minuty.
passed
No to
it
jeszcze tam
during the
troszkę.
last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going.
No ja nie chcę się
If you are
kombatować.
confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed, and there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
Is that an idea that your mother used? It's clever. Thank you.
Anything else?
Naprawdę, czemu ona i jakiś siostra tak bardzo się różnią? Czekaj.
I must leave you.
Zanim za to zapytam, zapiszę sobie.
Karans.
Jeszcze
Do
sobie
you
z nią
need something?
pogadamy. Troszkę będzie krótszy odcinek, ale
Why are you and your
może się
sisters so
zakończy
different?
przyjemnie?
If you're talking about physical differences, they're linked to the fact that Iseld is not Onol Manawi. When we were little, we were perfectly identical. But our tempers were always different.
Powiedz jej, że cieszysz się, że jest łagodniejsza od siostry. Nie wiem, czy to będzie
I
dobre?
have no trouble believing it. And I'm glad that out of the two sisters, it's the gentler one who is by my side now.
Gentler? Really? The lion soldier on the battlefield would not have agreed. Anything else?
Ty.
I must leave you.
Wczytaj. Źle. Nie można mówić kobiecie, że jest łagodna. Trzeba im powiedzieć, że jest woman power.
Karans, do you need...
Why are you and your...
If you're... When we were...
What kind of child were you?
I suppose I was very curious and studious. I loved when our father taught me the name of some plants and how they could be used.
Then you haven't changed. Isn't it out of the same curiosity that you chose to follow me?
At first, perhaps. But the more I know you, the more I find other reasons to stay with you.
O!
Anything else?
Jakie to było miłe.
I must leave you.
O. Dobra. To co? Próba wody. Ale to już zrobimy w kolejnym odcinku. Zostawiajcie łapki w górę. O kurwa. Czekaj, czekaj. Czekaj, czekaj. Ona coś chce.
Karantz, could you help me once more?
Oczywiście.
I must prepare the ritual for our mother's funeral.
To jeszcze nie
And I think
koniec.
that I will need your help.
But your sister will be there. Surely you'd rather be together.
For the ritual, yes, it will only be the two of us. But before that, your support would be a great help. Will you come with me?
Oczywiście, że pójdę.
Of course. I'd be happy to be by your side. Let's go.
Szybciej się nie mogło to pojawić, nie? Masakra, się tak będę przenosił. Chodźmy, chodźmy. Jednak jeszcze nie kończymy. Zaproponujmy swoją pomoc przy ceremonii pogrzebu.
Siora, Asir, always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
I'm only here to accompany Siora.
I came to give our mother back to the earth, Iseld. It is high time we did, I know. Performing the ritual might help me feel less empty. Iseld, I miss her too. Did you go to Vasrigan? No. Preparing the place is the role of the Donegada. I was afraid I would not do things properly.
Daj się do kurhanu ze siorą, Boże. To chodźmy. A gdzie jest kurhan? Oh my god. No dobra, chodźmy, to nie jest daleko. Dobrze idę? Oczywiście, że źle, bo jestem głupi. Tutaj. Dla Siory wszystko, to jest odcinek Siory. Idziemy, idziemy. Musimy jej pomóc. I matka ma godny pochówek. Dobrze skręciłem, dobrze skręciłem. Nie wiem, co to jest ten kurhan, ale zaraz sprawdzimy. O Boże! Wypad! No. Mi tu przeszkadzać. Mam ważne rzeczy do zrobienia. Jezu, lisku, uciekaj. Dobra, tu na wprost i w prawo. Ale ja tu nie wejdę przecież.
We are approaching Vasrigan. This is where I will perform the ritual. This burial mound has been the final resting place of our queens for generations. It must be prepared before we can start the ritual.
Ale... Ja pierdolę, ja muszę to okrążyć, naprawdę. Ale to jest tak... Naprawdę, czasami robienie tej... Znaczy... Jak to się mówi? Level design tej mapy jest posrany. Zgubić się można. I teraz tu i na prawo. Jezus. Dobra, jest.
Something's wrong. Normally, you would hear the birds singing in this place.
What do you mean?
Telany!
This is not their natural habitat at all. We cannot leave them here. Close to the burial mound.
Czekaj, że bo moją baby biją. No chyba sobie... Petrus, ile ty masz w ogóle pancerza? Ja nawet tego nie zauważyłem. No nie mogę tam wyjść, bo... Ale to jest zjebane. Ich obszar... Ich obszar jest zjebany. I nie można ich zabić, bo jak są za obszarem walki, albo tam, gdzie powinny być, nie? I znowu. On się tu zaciął. Nie, pierdolę, zostawcie go. Nie, chodźcie. Walić go. Nie, nie mówcie, że ja przez to nie zrobię misji.
I do not understand what they are doing in this area. You never see any around here.
Trzeba leża zniszczyć.
Nested in the shadow of the burial mound.
In that case, we have no choice but to destroy their nests. Otherwise, they'll just keep coming back.
You are right. We cannot let these carnivores roam so close to my mother's remains. May the shadow engulf our enemies. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Kurwa z tymi pancerzami. Strzelaj, Petrus, strzelaj. Dobra. O! A się wystraszyłem. Ale grubas. To biały grubas. Dobra, jeszcze jeden. Się zasiedliły tutaj gnoje. O, ale mu zajebał mocno. No i dobra, zrobione.
Karans.
Oj, przepraszam.
I'm...
To jeszcze nie, na pogaduszki jeszcze przyjdzie czas.
I can't do that.
Jak to nie dam rady?
Can't do that.
Co?
I can't do that.
Nie. Chyba sobie robisz ze mnie jaja, ty. O, w dupę Jezu zwierza. Nie, no powiedzcie, że oni tutaj gdzieś mają coś. Skończyły mi się bomby. O, holy fuck, orzeszek. Nie wierzę. Muszę iść zrobić bomby. Ale gówno w dupie. Najbliższe... O, tu mam obóz, kurwa. Ale zaraz 26 level wbije. Gotujcie się kolejnie na drugi odcinek. Albo wiecie co, ja wam to przewinę. Dobra, zrobione. Ja pierdzielę. Musiałem kupić, musiałem się wrócić do sklepu i kupić, rozumiecie to? Masakra. Żeby zrobić te pieprzone bomby, trzeba mieć poziom nauki 2. Jeszcze wbiłem poziom. To jest niepojęte. To jest niepojęte. Bomba. Niedługo będziemy mieli bombę. To już 28 poziom, tu 29. To jeszcze. Bijamy.
Of course. We will need some sensors crafted especially for the ritual.
Where can we find them?
It would be ideal if we could craft them ourselves, but otherwise the village artisan probably
Chyba mam
sells
jedną.
them. And I will also need some mortuary lotion. I will have to coat my mother's body with it before giving her back to the earth. I will give you a list of all the ingredients because we will have to prepare it ourselves. The merchants won't sell it. Once we have gathered these last items, then Isolde and I will be able to perform the ritual. I thank you for being by my side and helping me the way you are. It means a lot to me.
Don't mention it, Siora.
Oh my god. No nie zrobię tego, no to... Muszę wyjść i to zrobić. O nie, znowu! Widzimy się zaraz. Ty, a może będzie on tam? Może w środku jest alchemiczny, no bo głupio, żeby musiał się aż tak wracać, jakby mi nie mogli tu tego postawić. No nie, no nie ma, kurwa! Ja pierdolę! Tyle się kurwa wracać znowu! Zajebie się. Zajebie się na amen.
We have all that we need.
Mam wszystko!
Let's go back to the burial mound to put everything in place.
Wracamy. Dobrze, teraz mogło mnie przenieść. Super. Ale jakie to jest głupie, że tu nie postawili żadnego alchemicznego tego, nie było gdzieś blisko obozu, żeby to wszystko zrobić. To było głupie.
We must place a sensor where her head will be, and another near her feet.
Okay.
And then you will have done everything you could to help me. And I am infinitely grateful for it.
No problemo.
Your presence by my side means a lot to me. But only my sister and I can participate in the ceremony.
Spoko, rozumiem.
This is how our ritual of the dead is performed. Do you understand? There, everything is in place. Thanks again, Onol Manawi. My sister should be joining me soon. You should wait outside.
Okay.
These rituals are demanding. But they help us to say goodbye to those we love. You have been a true friend. A Karans, accepting to help me the way you did. Thank you. I will never forget the kindness you displayed. Conforming to our customs and staying by my side.
It's only natural, Siora. I know what it feels like to lose someone who is dear to you.
We should go now. It is time to return to the living.
I zrobione, i reputacja. Czy coś jeszcze możemy pogadać z nią?
Do you need something?
Zapytaj, co zamierza teraz zrobić.
What do you intend to do now? Will you become the Dunegad of your clan again?
I will most likely do it, but not now. I still have a lot to discover by your side.
Powiedz, że możesz się wiele nauczyć. Powiedz jej rzeczy pozostanie dłużej.
I'm very glad to be able to enjoy your presence a while longer.
Thank you for your kindness on Almanawi. I am also happy to be with you too. Anything else?
I'm
No i
sleepy.
dalej nie ma romansu z nią. Co to ma być? Czemu czekoladka jest taka łatwa? Dlatego czekoladką nie chcę, bo z nią jest za łatwo. Ona za szybko się dała. A z Siorą trzeba się pomęczyć, a ja lubię wyzwania. Dobra, wiecie co? Widzimy się w kolejnym odcinku. Stajcie łapki w górę, spójcie kanał, robimy tą próbę wody. Pa, pa.